Hey guys, how's it going? This is Mike here with a quick video, and this one is an unboxing. And yeah, it's actually got a grail knife in it for me, which I'll get into a little bit later. It's an interesting grail for sure, but you know, it's got a special place in my heart. So let's go ahead and get into it. I just got off of work and got this. So one of my EDCs for the day is my Husky box knife, as usual, with work. And let's go ahead and get into it. Packaged very nicely, bunch of newspaper. Sorry. This one is coming from Jester. Sorry, I can't remember your numbers, but he's a cool guy. He had a knife sale, and some stuff got messed up with shipping, but that's alright. We worked it all out and stuff, and jeez, that is a big old knife. Alright, so here's the first one. This is not the Grail. Whew. Cold Steel Voyager. This thing is a beast. A little bit up and down, not much. A little bit of side to side that can be tweaked. I have no problems with that. Fairly sharp, you know. I'll touch it up a little bit probably. Pops hairs, but you know, just it could use a little bit of a strop. Very nice big knife. I actually got this for work, which I know may seem really weird, but sometimes I end up doing installation, just one of those construction things that you end up doing. And having a long blade like this is the XL, I believe, so 5.5-inch blade, can be very useful for getting through that installation in one cut. You know, I mean, yeah, sure, you can cut it with this guy right here, but to be honest, who wants to get all full of installation when they don't have to? You know, you're already handling the stuff enough. I don't want to, you know, get my hands like real deep in it. So that's just me. And plus, this knife is just awesome. You guys know me. I'm into the whole self-defense, protect yourself, rely on yourself, you know, and not someone that may be 5 minutes away, you know. This is sweet, man. It's so blade heavy. You can just go ahead and drop that sucker out like that, and it just, I don't know, it's nice. I could totally see the uses of this. I won't get into that right now, but you know, I definitely have my fair share of training with blades. That's for the most part where I train. You know, I do train with other things as well, but I've trained with edged weapons for years, and with some pretty tough guys. All right, and then this one. This is the Grail, and I know it may seem weird, but I'll go ahead and tell you. It's a Boker. It's a Boker Plus. Definitely a strange grail. And she is just a beauty of a little thing. Comes in the plastic. Let's see if I can actually get this thing out. You know what? Boom. Let's put this guy to use, eh? Let's go ahead and grab the sheath. Ditch that. Boker Gnome. It's a cool little knife. I like that. And I know, like, what kind of a grail is this? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you why this is a grail knife for me. You guys probably know that I make some knives. I wouldn't call myself like a big time knife maker like some of these channels like Super C, or, you know, I won't go into them, you know, 9 Star, you know, it's just, there are so many dedicated knife makers out there. I'm not one. I do enjoy making knives, and I do make some. But the reason why I got into knife making was because of this knife. It was a few years back, you know, several years back, and I really liked this knife. I think I'm gonna have to make this knife a new sheath though. I don't really like this one, or at least remold it. But anyways, I digress. And I loved this knife. Absolutely loved the looks of it, loved everything about it. But, you know, back then, that 30 bucks was just way too much to spend on a knife. Believe it or not, you know, I mean, that's funny considering that now I walk around with, you know, a ZT in my pocket half the time, or, you know, something else like that. But that 30 bucks just too much. But I really wanted this knife, so I made my rendition of this knife. It is a little bit bigger. But I'll go ahead and put a link in the description, or actually I'll just put a link on the screen to a video showing off that knife. And so the reason why this knife is a grail knife for me is because I wanted one, couldn't afford it, and this knife got me into knife making, which is still something I enjoy greatly. So very cool. Thank you so much, Jester. I will have your channel on the screen right now. If you aren't subbed to him, go check him out. He's a cool guy. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one off now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you next time.